Guys, in the last video, I had my feet in the pool, and 2 people are commenting saying that I'm not being like articulate enough and I'm not following like a coherent line of reasoning or presenting the facts in the right order, and I'm being too stream of thought. Okay? I'm welcoming you into my backyard to hang out and talk about Bitcoin. Sorry, I'm not making a 7-point like slideshow presentation. Okay? Cheers. Liquid Death, grapefruit. Guys, it's a metaphor for you don't need more people doing screen shares of different levels to watch or browser tabs of news stories. You don't need that. You don't need that. The guy in the comments saying that you need 10 Bitcoin in order to retire early has watched way too many of those ones. Watched way too many levels to watch and freaking news stories if he still thinks that you need 10 Bitcoin to retire early. You don't. You need way less than you think. And everyone on YouTube has way less Bitcoin than you think. You need to learn how to incorporate Bitcoin into your personal finances and get crystal clear on fiat versus Bitcoin and what's happening with that. And what's happening just yesterday, like let's talk about the news of the day and what just freaking happened, okay, on Friday. Okay, so Trump brings up tariffs again or whatever. The stock market wipes out $1.5 trillion, which is why the growth stocks doesn't make any sense. Growth stocks doesn't make any sense. Bitcoin is the growth thing now. Bitcoin is the growth thing. Everything is trying to claim that it's a growth thing, growth stocks, because dividend stocks or value investing is messed up because fiat money doesn't work. Bitcoin is going to make value investing and like dividend stocks and getting paid on cash flow of real businesses great again. Because actually getting paid and having a company that makes money makes sense again when Bitcoin replaces fiat money. So I'm not bullish on stocks at all, and I don't care about doing the whole quarterly earnings show and dance and all that stuff is not attached to the price that a stock is sold at all. It's all the same thing. It's all on quote unquote how good is the economy or not. And tariffs are bad, so then it's bad. Like it's just this whole thing, okay? So stocks are completely out. And then Bitcoin and crypto are still correlated to that for now. It is still correlated to that for now, which is why exactly you just need to get crystal clear on understanding Bitcoin versus fiat money. Stop paying attention to the levels of multiple charts. And stop thinking that someone out there has like some 7-point slideshow on exactly how the world works. It doesn't. It doesn't. And there isn't one. And now, after last Friday, like every single week, the old slideshow's gone anyways. The deck is gone anyways. So whoever makes their nice little talking PowerPoints, it's just not, the world's moving too fast for that. The whole point of this is to like get in the stream of consciousness of like what is your actual goals so that you can decide your split on fiat versus Bitcoin. Getting in that mode then makes it easy. Like when you're really into that mode, it simplifies everything. It simplifies everything. And then you're able to just hang out. So alts are down a lot. Altcoins are down a lot. A lot. Bitcoin is down a regular amount. Regular amount. These are the days, these are the times when you realize that the moon bag or whatever you were holding, just count it as a wash and roll it into Bitcoin. Just count it as a wash and roll it into Bitcoin. Look, want to know the YouTuber that I do respect that has nice dialed in PowerPoints and does the screen share? Like Benjamin Cowan. I'm not going to make better slideshows than Benjamin Cowan. I don't have my own freaking proprietary data screen share to show with you the lines and charts and all that stuff. So if you want that, if you for sure want that and you need that, go watch Benjamin Cowan's breakdown of what just happened. Go listen to his videos about how he talks about why the Bitcoin dominance is going up and up and why there hasn't been a real alt season yet, okay? That's what you need to do. I'm not going to try to recreate that. What I'm trying to recreate is showing you an example of what it's like to just be so dialed in focused on using Bitcoin to create a good life, while at the same time pushing society to replace fiat money. That's when people are going to start using Bitcoin over fiat. Is when it's so obvious. When it's so obvious, the people that are still using dollars are losing so bad. That's when it's going to be obvious, okay? It's not going to be through like logic and slideshows and whatever. So yeah, when I hang out in the backyard, it is just like stream of consciousness, talking to my friends, which I consider you my friends, about Bitcoin and about crypto and about personal finance and about how screwed up the stock market is. Growth stocks doesn't make any sense. If your company needs my investment, you need to pay me for that investment. If your company needs my investment, then great, I'm gonna make the investment and you need to share the cash flow with me. That's the way I look at company investing now. That's it. Like there needs to be a share of cash flow. And to be honest, that's the way I look at DeFi protocols now too. Like sweet, you made a protocol, awesome. Share the revenue with me. Or else why am I holding your thing? Income matters to a lot of you. We know in the poll from the channel. And I think that income is more responsible for the like proof of stake versus proof of work kind of concept than we've given it credit so far. And that's an idea that I'm like thinking out loud about. That idea is not ready for crystal clear articulation because it's being workshopped live in real time. The backyard is a place to do that, to workshop ideas live in real time. See you on the next one. Real quick, if you made it all the way to the end of the video, I think you would really enjoy being a channel member. It's a few bucks a month. You can cancel anytime. We're going to start doing members only live streams. And it's just a high signal you can send that the content is like hitting and you're interested in going deeper on Bitcoin personal finance. And so, yeah, I'm just gathering a crew of people that are down to learn from each other on how we're all, writing Bitcoin personal finance advice live and learning how to incorporate Bitcoin into our personal finances. Go ahead and click join right next to the subscribe button.